A very good morning to you, children. Welcome back to your computer class, and today we will start a new chapter, that is Introduction to MS Word 2010. In this chapter, we will learn about how to start a Word 2010 and the components of Windows, etc. So let's get started with the topic Microsoft Word. A word processing software is used to create, edit and save such type of documents like WordPad, OpenOffice Writer, Corel Draw, Corel Word Perfect, Microsoft Word, etc. So these are the example of word processing software. Okay, so what is Microsoft Word? Microsoft Word is an application software used for word processing. So these are the example of word processing software. First one is WordPad, OpenOffice Writer, Corel Word Perfect, Microsoft Word, etc. Okay, so what is word processing software? Word processing software allow the user to create, edit and save documents. Okay, now Microsoft Word is popular example of word processing software. Yes, we generally use Microsoft Word to make a document, to make a professional looking document. It produces letters, reports, notices, newsletters, books, bills, etc. It makes the document quickly and in a presentable manner. Okay, so we can copy and move the text, we can insert the graphics in MS Word. Okay, now let's understand the working of Microsoft Word 2010. Okay, so Microsoft Word is an application software used for word processing. It is used to make a professional looking document quickly and efficiently. It was introduced by Microsoft Corporation. Microsoft Word was introduced by Microsoft Corporation, one of the world's largest companies in the software development. Okay, now Microsoft Word is a word processing software. It is a part of Microsoft Office suite. It allows you to create different type of documents. Yes, you can create different type of documents like letters, you can create paragraphs, you can create book, you can create brochures in Word document. Okay, like essay, letters, stories, poem, reports, notes and invitation cards. Okay, now this is the invitation card that you can make in MS Word. Now Microsoft Word provide you different features. Microsoft Word provide you different features like editing, moving, copying, pasting, etc. And it works with the text as well as the pictures. Yes, it works, Microsoft Word, it works with the text as well as picture. That means we can add pictures to the document. A variety of fonts, colors, styles and effects are available. Yes, here the variety of fonts, you can see the different types of font. Yes, the different type of fonts, the different type of colors and styles are available in Microsoft Word 2010. A variety of fonts, colors, styles and effects are available. Look at the text color, it is blue in color. It produces flawless documents by providing automatic spelling and grammar correction or grammar checking. Yes, we can correct our grammar and our spellings in Microsoft Word, it gives us that feature also, so that we can check our grammar and spellings. Now we have find and replace option in Microsoft Word. By using find and replace option, we can find any word from the whole document, and if we want to replace that word from the another word, we can do that also. Okay, so we have this find and replace option in MS Word. Now, formatting effects such as bold, italic, underline. So these effects are available in Microsoft Word, so that you can bold the letters or words. What is the meaning of bold? That means you can highlight that letter. Okay. And italic, it means you can style that letter, and the letter will get tilt from the one side. Now, underline option, you can underline any word or any particular sentence. Okay, so these effects are available in Microsoft Word 2010. The ability to save and print makes it easy to refer the document in future. Okay, so there is one option where you can save your file for the future use. Okay, you can save your file and you can take a printout of that file. That means you can have a hard copy by using printout. Okay, so by using save and print option, we can save our document for future use. Now, ready-made templates for documents such as resume, address, labels, and etc. So there is one option in MS Word, that is, you can find ready-made templates of a document for the resume, for the address labels, or etc. Now, how to start a Microsoft Word 2010? There is a process. You have to follow the process so that you can open Microsoft Word. Now children, you have to remember it that this is the theory chapter that I am teaching you. In the next class, I will show you how to start Microsoft Word, and I will share my screen. Okay, so for now, you just note the steps. Now, to start MS Word 2010, we have to follow some steps. First one is click on the start button. So where is the start button? At the corner. In the corner, can you see this start button? So you have to click on the start button. Now select all program option. When you select start button, one start menu will open. This menu is known as start menu, and you have to click all programs from this option. Okay, you have to click on the all program option. Now after clicking on the all program option, locate and click on the Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office is in the start menu. Okay, so you have to click on the Microsoft Office. Now after selecting Microsoft Office, you have to select Microsoft Word 2010 so that your document will open. So what is the process? What are the steps you have to follow? First, you have to click on the start button, and then start menu will appear. And after clicking on the start button, you have to click on the all program option. And after all program, you have to click on the Microsoft Office button. After Microsoft Office, you have to finally select on Microsoft Word 2010 so that your document will open. Okay, now components of MS Word window. Okay, so the components of MS Word window, it contains number of components. First one is the title bar. Yes, title bar always situated at the top of the window, top of any window. So first one is title bar, which shows the name of the file. Okay, so first one is title bar. Title bar is placed at the very top of the Microsoft window, which show the name of the file. Now, title bar contain few things, like it shows the name of the active document, quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar, that means it is having save button, undo button and redo button. Okay, now second, it shows the name of the application, that means Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, or any application that you are using. It shows the name of the application as well as the name of the document, whatever name you have given. Now next is minimize, maximize and close. So title bar contain three things. First, the name of the file, the name of the file or application, and quick access toolbars. And third thing is minimize, maximize and close button. Okay, at the corner of the window. Now ribbon. Okay, so there is one ribbon. Ribbon is placed just below the title bar. It is placed just below the title bar. It has many things in it. Many things. So it contains home. It has various tabs like home tab, insert tab, page layout tab, view tab, etc. Under these tabs, you have many options here. Okay. Now, and each group contain the set of related commands like font style, font size, bold, italic, underline, etc. So each tab contain many functions or many commands. Now, we have file tab at the corner of the window. It is placed the upper left corner of the ribbon. Okay? So we have file tab. After clicking on the file tab, we will get many options like creating a new file, open an existing file, print a file, save a file, etc. We will get many options after clicking on the file tab, such as creating, opening, saving and printing a file. Okay, now work area. This document area is known as work area, where we can write or we can type our document or our letter or paragraphs. Okay, now we can insert picture and more. We can insert text, we can insert pictures, we can insert graphs, we can insert many things. It is also known as document window. This work area is also known as document window. Now, there are two rulers in Microsoft Word 2010. Yes, there are two rulers. First one is horizontal ruler and second one is vertical ruler. So that you can change your margin or you can change the size of the document or text. Okay. Now, the small line you can see in the document is a cursor. It is known as cursor. The small blinking line on the work area is known as cursor. Cursor specifies the insertion point where the user can type text. That means cursor indicate that where you have to start typing or from where you can enter your text. Okay. Now, next is status bar. At the bottom, above the taskbar, we have status bar. Okay. It appears the bottom of the Word window. Now, status bar appears at the bottom of the word window and it contains page number and number of words you have typed. Okay, so it contains page number and the number of words you have typed. Okay, and it contains one more thing, that is zoom slider bar, by which you can zoom your page or you can zoom in your page or you can zoom out your page. Okay, now the zoom slider bar is used to zoom in and zoom out your page. Now there are two scroll bars present in MS Word 2010. First one is a vertical scroll bar and another one is a horizontal scroll bar. So vertical scroll bar is used to make your page up and down. It is used to move your page up and down. And horizontal scroll bar is used to move your page left and right. Now creating a new MS Word document. Beta, this I will show you in my screen. We will do the practical in the next video, but you have to know the instruction or know the steps. Okay, now how to create a new document? To create a new Word document, follow some simple steps. We have to click on the File tab that is present at the corner of the window. So first we have to click on the File tab. After clicking on the File tab, we have to click on the New option. Can you see this New option? It is present here. So we have to click on the New option. Okay, now after clicking the New option, we will get the sample templates. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to click on the blank document. This blank document, we have to select that blank document. After selecting the blank document, we have to press the create button so that our document will be created. Okay, so we have to click on the create option and this new window will be created. Okay, this new Word document will be created. Okay, so I hope you all understand the chapter. In the next class, we will do the practical. Okay, so I hope you have understood the chapter, as it was only theory part that we have covered. Now in the next class, we will do some practical and I will share my screen with you. Till then, stay home, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you for watching the video.